I watched your video about impairment and misconduct with sexual relationships that you were talking about. I saw how you compared those two things, and I do see how someone who experiences counselor impairment due to sexual misconduct, that's a very strong line to cross. I think for a counselor to get to that point, they must have been experiencing an impairment in other areas, maybe something more small for them to get to that point. I read an article from Wendell 2022 that talks about counselors in training and different ways that they can take care of themselves to prevent impairment. One of the things he talked about was WELMS, WELMS. It's a system with four major components: education about wellness concepts, self assessment, plannings of goals, and systematic evaluation of process. So, within those four things, it really helps a counselor in training learn to identify the things that they have maybe experiencing weakness that would lead to impairment. And I felt like that might be a really good tool for us as counselors to learn and grow in and to keep from that extent. But like I said before, I really do think that for a person, a counselor to experience impairment and sexual misconduct with a client, there are some other areas in that person's life that are skewed, and they really need to pay attention to that. I think impairment starts with, lines being crossed in smaller ways, or things that are maybe unusual for one specific client. So, as far as impairment goes, I would say someone at that extent needs to watch out for other things. Thanks.